Everybody, this is Jan coming to you from my lovely quiet place in Koodinnup, Western Australia, where inspiration and motivation comes. To begin with today, let me begin by telling you a little bit about my journey. It started many moons ago. Although I had attended and listened to many speakers and become inspired about life having more meaning than words I could express, let me tell you a little bit that happened in actually unwinding some of the knowledge that these inspirational speakers imparted. First of all, I had to start off by understanding that things happen. Whether you're in control of them or whether you're mature enough to understand them. But however, they do happen to you in life. And one of the things that was major for me in coming on this journey was the fact that I had to untangle a whole lot of educational wounding. Now, this happened in my childhood, early, through my education and schooling, and through the environment in which I lived. However, when I untangled all of that, I then was lucky enough to have and to know that there was a desire that was planted in my heart. It was like a seedling, and it has been like a seedling that's being watered daily. And then suddenly it started to sprout. And so when I untangled some of the things that were holding me back, like fear of man, fear of failure, and I thought to myself, well, what's the worst that can happen in anything that I choose to do? And so I found out that everything began by a choice. However, the fear still surrounded me. Now, there's good fear and there's bad fear. There's fear that is an inbuilt mechanism that's within us that protects us and looks after us. But there is a fear that also is paralysing and makes us debilitated and stops us from embarking on the actual journey of life. So once I untangled fear and dared to act on some of the choices that I knew needed to be made, I was all of a sudden filled with inspiration and desire, and the day of reasoning came that everything that I'd learned or heard or thought about was basically beginning to make sense. And I always believed I had a plan. There was a plan for my life. I always believed that there was a blueprint and that had been laid out for me. So daring to walk where angels never tread, but they do, I embarked upon the journey. Now, I just wanted to say that a very simple storybook, I don't know whether it's designed for children or adults, but I think it might be for adults that are still caught up in their childhood. And it's the book by Dr. Seuss. As simple as that is, it illustrates the journey brilliantly. the journey of your life, the journey of my life. And the book is titled The Places You Will Go. Have a listen. So I bring this message to you, and I just conclude in saying, you can't eat an elephant all at once. So the nature of the story is to embrace the journey and to take bite sizes at a time. I dare you, and see what happens. Thanks for listening. Until next time.